Hello, and welcome back into the Encore podcast. I am your host, Michael C. Brown. Look, y'all, this is just me, just a little solo for this particular episode. And there's just a couple of things that I really wanted to get into that have been kind of sticking with me over this past couple of weeks. And so let's dive into it. Let's dissect it. And hopefully it'll encourage you guys, whatever you got going on in your own individual lives and so forth. First and foremost, I hope you guys already subscribe to the podcast. Again, this is something that I'm getting out there to not only in the audio version, but also on YouTube and those type of things as well. So trying to get to you in a multitude of different ways. So if you have not subscribed to the podcast, Apple Podcasts, or YouTube, please get a chance to do so you guys get notifications when anything new drops. Other part, man, I hope you all are well. We're entering, weather's getting a little bit colder, cold and flu season. I just got over a cold. We're still somewhat battling a sinus infection. So a lot of us are dealing with those type of things as the seasons kind of change. So hopefully you all are doing well as this podcast gets to you. Look, there's a couple of things I wanted to mention, one of which I know we've had some situations that have happened over the past couple of weeks at the school that just brings a reminder to me with a couple of things. And one of the major situations is, how much we care as human beings and care about each other. And I say that because society has made things normalized that normally are not supposed to be normalized, right? The dramatization of negative behavior, the dramatization of negative things, right? And so sometimes I get a chance to peruse and go through Twitter or Instagram or, whatever social media platform that you utilize. And you will see something that is usually something that is supposed to be negative, reposted or retweeted multiple times by individuals, just accentuating that drama. And it doesn't matter how negative. I've seen most recently in the city of Philadelphia, they've had what people are calling these snatch and grab, these mob snatch and grab situations where a group of people will go into a high price store and they'll just go in as a mob and just go and just take stuff and just run out. And these things are like recorded. So there's people that are doing it, they're recording it. Police are trying to do their best job of stopping the looting or whatever. And these things are being reposted on social media. And that's not something that is positive. That's not something that people should be putting out there over and over again for people to grab a hold of and share. And there's people that find it funny. There's people that find it entertaining. And what I look at is that you have people in that situation that could be and have been seriously harmed. You have people that are being incarcerated because of such things. And you got people's family and lives and stuff like that are being affected in a negative way. But yet we're posting it for everybody to kind of see. My challenge to all of you is don't be a part of that particular group of individuals that want to perpetuate and continue negative behavior and drama and bring attention to something that quite honestly doesn't need any more attention than what it already has. If you're feeding into those things, then you are one of those individuals that is causing more of an issue as far as we talk about our social media platforms and everything else. of society turning into what would be more so a negative place. And that's not where we want to be. We want to try to be positive and uplift people as much as we can. The world and life is hard enough without trying to, be attracted to things that are just going to cause people drama and hurt individuals in the long run. That's not where we should be at. And that's not where I want for any of you or anybody that's listening to this podcast to be involved in. Also know that your words have power. So if you are saying to a group of your friends or people that you're connected to that, hey, did you see the things that are going on in Philadelphia? That's not cool. That's not appropriate. That's not something that, it's terrible. It's this, that, and the third. And not feeding into the wow factor of it, getting excited about it or thinking it's funny or those type of things. Your words have power. So if somebody may thought it was funny, they'll hear your words of seriousness and and it may change their attitude or their perception of what they actually think of that particular event or situation. And so they may also in turn tell their friends and so forth. So it can have a positive chain reaction if individuals such as yourself speak truth to power to certain situations and not be silent, not be one of those people that just hit the like button. Many of you should be hitting the delete button, and deleting certain posts and stuff like that, because those things shouldn't even be things that you are, trying to ingest, into your spirit as far as social media and those type of things are concerned. So hopefully this kind of touches you all in a positive way. I know being a high school principal and talking to the kids in my building, it is about that. It's an everyday struggle. So it isn't something that's easy. It's not something that I think is going to be an overnight solve or overnight situation, but be cognizant of what's in your feed, what you're consuming, and more importantly, what you are liking and putting back out there to the masses in your own social media platforms. It can mean the difference, really honestly, between helping to bring positivity to somebody's life or ultimately tearing somebody's life down. And I don't think any of us want to be in that particular space. So hope you all again are doing well. Again, the Encore podcast, we are here to give you all more of what you all want. I got some guests lined up, some of which are super excited about being on the podcast. So again, if you have anybody that would like to be on the podcast, just reach out to me. If not, again, we'll have some people that will be coming in. I think you guys will be interested in actually hearing. So be well, and I will see you guys again next time.